And as I'm sitting here proceeding to wait for the bus to come where we need to get on to come back home, I come across my sister here and her significant other, and it brought so many memories back into when I was in that situation. And sometimes it is hard to believe. I have lost faith, but I have also learned how to regain that faith again. And if I can sit there and provide for somebody and help somebody, by all means, I'm gonna do that, because I feel like the world needs more of that. And something in my heart just told me, ask if they need any help.
That's crazy.
Ask if they need a place to stay. And they said yes. And some just told me, you know what to do. You know what your job is. You know that God sent this task to you because you can handle this, and you have the ability and opportunity to sit there and help. What harm is it going to do? This past year, went to Mexico. Is there on vacation right now, but like I said, whether he helps or not, I feel my duty as a daughter is to sit there and help him and provide him what he provided for me once when I was growing up. He didn't ever ask for no payment, no bills, none of that. I was basically just that, their daughter. So with my mother embedding that in him a little bit, not ever kicking me out the house, it's made me the person that I am now.
Dope. So let's take it from the top now. All right. Midwest Street Talk. Who do I have here today?
My name is Iris Arciniega.
Hey, Iris, how you doing today? Okay. And where you from?
I was born in Mexico, but I was in Fresno, California since the age of 3 months. So I consider myself from Fresno, California. So moved to Appleton, Wisconsin, I believe when I was 12 years old.
Shout out Fresno.
Yes.
Okay. And then who do we have right here?
Shartina.
Is that my sister? Is that my sister? Hey, shout out Shartina. What's going on? So, it's a rather odd couple. How did you two meet?
On the bus.
On the bus?
Mm.
Who wants to be more detailed?
Well, just from my end, we were struggling trying to find the necessary resources to better fit our situation. The epidemic for homelessness is pretty high, and then we fleeing from the domestic violence part of it made it extremely difficult for organizations to support me in that type of situation. So it was a back against the wall, what are we gonna do type events, element today. And in that element, I gave it to God.
Well, so my question is, right? So, all right. So, what happened today? It was more detailed today. I want to know how was your day like? And then I feel like it's gonna incorporate your new sister. I mean, God just continues on with the family, right? You see how that goes?
Yeah. Well, I was going and making calls all day throughout the state just to see what sheltering and room and board was available, and the answer was we have nothing. The funding was limited, and You know, they were full to capacity, and they just didn't have the resources to help us. So,
And you even called Green Bay, Oshkosh.
I called it pretty much every county in the state of Wisconsin.
You had the book, pretty much.
Yes, I
Okay.
do.
And there was no emergency assistance.
None whatsoever.
A lot of false hope.
Yeah, it looked like the devil was winning. So,
But it did look like Rob was successful enough to get back on the list at Pillars, though. How did that go?
yeah, he did do that. There was something called an override that needed to be signed. So that was faxed over for him, but the wait list is still a wait list. So at the end of the day, 4 o'clock came. All the organizations closed between 4 and 4:30, and we were at the bus station. And so we thought that the St. Lutheran Church Fish and Loaves would be serving meals this evening, but it's actually Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Well, we got on the number 5 bus with the intention of going there and Googling it at the same time so we wouldn't miss the bus, only to find out that they're not open on Tuesday evenings. And Iris was sitting in front, and we walked onto the bus and we went in the back there and just steady trying to make phone calls and connect with somebody or some kind of way. And yeah.
And you were calling me at that time, and I couldn't pick up. Like my apology again.
Yeah.
But I did see the sense of urgency, sister, and I want to on camera apologize. Like I wasn't ignoring your call. But what did God do? Can I, if you don't mind, can I have Iris express what happened? But first of all, so who we got in here today again?
Iris.
Okay, Iris, and what's your age?
I just turned 41 December 28th.
Oh, she look good for her age, y'all. Are you single?
Yes, I am.
Okay, that's what's up. So any of you gentlemen will get her social media at the end, and you can reach out to her. So moving forward, what happened? Picking up from where our sister left off, what happened?
Well, my side, I had a doctor's appointment for my son because he's been fighting the cold since the beginning of the year, basically on and off. And he, unfortunately, we ended up that 10-day excuse absence and stuff. So at this point, his school wanted a doctor's excuse. Unfortunately, the doctors did not allow to just send an excuse without being seen. You got to see the patient. So long story short, we make it to downtown, we make it to the appointment, come back from the appointment.
When she came to us on the bus, was the last stop before going back to the bus station, and I immediately just went into full tears, not because of her approach, but because God showed up again.
And as I'm sitting here proceeding to wait for the bus to come where we need to get on to come back home, I come across my sister here and her significant other, and it brought so many memories back into when I was in that situation and how tough and how hard it was for me to have to dance all day long from the moment the sun rises to the moment the sun goes down. You hustle in your head every single day. Where are we going to end up at tonight? Are we going to have a place to sleep? And I had to endure that with both of my children. Not once, but I want to say maybe about 3 times. Trying to stay as a family with their father and realizing after the last time we was homeless that was the lifestyle we chose to live, and my children decided or deserved better. So that's when my decision came to do my part and to get a place for my children, a roof over their head. And I've been blessed to be in this spot right here for going on 3, maybe 4 years now.
Wow,
And
congratulations.
I hold strong. My rent and my bills come before anything. So going back to this story here, I seen her, I seen the distress in her face, I seen exactly what that meant, and something in my heart just told me, ask if they need any help, ask if they need a place to stay. And they said yes, And some just told me, you know what to do. You know what your job is. You know that God sent this task to you because you can handle this and you have the ability and opportunity to sit there and what harm is it going to do. You've been in a situation and you know deep in your heart how horrible it feels not to know where you're going to end up laying your head at nighttime when you're tired, you're exhausted, you just don't have the strength to walk no more. In my scenario, she's blessed. Yeah, she not have little ones. I had little ones at the time. And it was so hard to have to hear my children every single day when I was out there in the streets, what we finna eat. Mama, I'm hungry. Mama, I'm tired. Mama, I want to go to sleep.
Remember though, another man's blessing is another man's curse. My sister, wish she had her little one. So even though you may say it's blessed, you know, being sensitive to my sister's situation, I know she wish she really had her.
And yes, and like I said, and I'm a strong believer that God is going to put her in the spot where she needs to be. And all what she needs done in her life is going to come to her.
In Jesus' name.
Because it's only so much God can give us. And he will bless us at the same time. He just got to make sure that his children are at the strongest. Are you able to go through the toughest times in life? I'm going to bless you. If you hold on to the tougher times, my child, I will bless you with the best out there. And sometimes it is hard to believe. I have lost faith, but I have also learned how to regain that faith again. And if I can sit there and provide for somebody and help somebody, by all means, I'm going to do that, because I feel like the world needs more of that.
So, sister, you know what that means, right? I want to impart something to you guys real quick. And I feel like my other sister wants to say something really quick. But in between, right? Do you know what God said in Isaiah? When you help the homeless, it's considered a fast. You're fasting and you will be blessed for it. You know, in your heart. And we got to think about blessings. I know a lot of preachers, they teach tangible blessings, right? But it's not always that, you know, because how could we retain anything we receive if we're still hurt? It's like pouring into a bucket with a bunch of holes. It just pours back out. But you're a tangible blessing even for my sister because you're patching those holes. So as things are poured into, even you, the feeling, remember how we talked about your mommy? Yeah. Your holes are being filled as well. So you see how God worked, but I'm gonna leave it alone. I want to hear what Sis had to say about it because I felt some excitement coming from it.
She summed it up pretty well. My faith is the foundation of what I stand on, who I am. And my praise and worship this morning, the Lord let me know that it was going to be all right. And when she came to Pleasant on the bus, it was the last stop before going back to the bus station, and I immediately just went into full tears, not because, you know, of her approach, but because God showed up again. And he again, and it just, my spirit was just relieved. And she was right, just wait on her and be strong. And that's just what I did. I said, I don't know where it's coming from, but I believe God, what he told me. And so,
Hey man, so look, man. Hey, look, I want to keep in touch with y'all because you know what I know for a fact, right? When you honor kingdom rules, you get blessed. And I seen you both, even my sister today in the stripe. It was kind of hard for her, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of felt the energy, and I felt the energy was a little down. But then you just gotta understand why, you know. And then I feel like a lot of people don't, you know what I mean. But you know, after a deep breath, and she even came out later on, you know, outside of Pillars and was, you know, feeling positive. You know, I felt that. I felt the energy. You were feeling a little bit better, even in the turmoil. Mm-hmm. And you yourself, I could tell you packed so much back and still wear a smile. See, God bless that joy, you know? Mm-hmm. It becomes a part of us. It becomes strength because everything we go through is meant to be a piece of our ministry. Because now your misery is what? Mm-hmm. Is your what sister say that?
My testimony, ministry.
Your ministry, your misery that you went through now, man, somebody else gonna need it. Like even where you at right now, you see what you're doing? That's your ministry. You hear me? And it feels good. It blesses you.
It does. It does. So like I said, I wish I had that more. The people that call themselves my friend, you know, could only give a day or two. Although I had kids. And it was hard. Like, can we stay at least a week? No. So I know what it is. So for me to see her and once, like I said, once they said, yeah, we really don't got nowhere to go. So it's okay.
Oh, and they don't. We've been on this journey. We've been talking. They don't either. Like it, and it's messed up, you know, because they did have plans to start working and getting things together and structured. But it's like, you know, when you have no one and the people that you do have, they go south. It's like, what do you do? You know, it's like sometimes people need a break, somewhere they can collect themselves and proceed. So, man, I appreciate you so much.
You're very welcome. And anything I can help with, I most definitely will put my part, like I said, because I've been there and I know the struggle. I know how hard it is, and it hasn't happened to me one time. It's happened to me more than one time. And I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy because that's like so horrible, especially in the wintertime. And how horrible winters are out here. I had to literally be out there in double-digit below zero temperature, 60 below zero. When the wind chill and all that, and literally the only cover that we had for my children were one stroller, both of them cooped up in one stroller, blankets as much as I can covering them. And being in the little bus stops that have the little housing for them.
So how long did you stay out there like that?
For the last time, it was almost about the whole winter.
With 2 kids, you said?
Yes. Wow. Yes. Until a person at a gas station, instead of helping us out, sat there and claimed it was going to help us and ended up calling child services and the police on us.
Oh. Yeah.
So thank God a lady helped us out, and to avoid getting our kids taken from us, she allowed us to come stay with her. So the police dropped us off at her house, and we stayed there. At this point, they child services asked me either you volunteer working with us, or you are going to be basically keeping a close eye on you to see that the kids are safe and everything is perfectly fine with the kids. So I voluntarily work with them, like most definitely. I had gotten a stack about that big of applications for apartments and all kinds of stuff, and I filled it out immediately. I got on every list that I could possibly get into. And I waited a couple of months, and then I ended up getting a call from the manager of these apartments saying, would you like to come in? I was most certainly will like to come in, and I filled in the lease, and by I believe May I was getting my keys handed to me and saying you can move in, and I've been here
So
for
patience paid off, huh?
Yes.
All right, because my sister is a lot like me, and we impatient. So this is a say I'm lying. Say I'm lying. This is a testimony. We need to hear stuff like this. This is what y'all see. So sometimes God bring together the yin and the yang, and we gotta understand the purity in it. You know, sometimes our patience will get tested, and it's for us to build patience, endure. And, but yeah, here's what I want to do right now, right? Because I'm gonna keep it real with you guys, right? Today I get off of a long no meat eating thing, and I don't want to go too far into it, but I was like frying some fish for the kids, and the wife finished it off, but I haven't eaten anything yet, and I still have to work yet. So my sisters, I'm definitely coming back for an update because I want to know, right? You know Irish? Tia Iris, Titi. Titi Iris. ¿Yo hablo español?
Sí, hablo español.
Ay, me habla un poquito español. Un papi por ahí.
Mejor que nada.
Mejor que nada, eh? Yo no sé. All right. So, sister, shout out to my doggone sister. She out here. We building. And guess what? Every time, I guarantee, every time you see him, my brother Rob, and now our sister Iris, it's going to be on the rise, upgrading. You see what God's doing? Let's get in. Keep the prayers coming. And if anybody wanted to reach out to you guys personally on social medias or donate, do you guys have a social media or a cash app you want to share?
I do have Cash App, but I do have Facebook,
Okay.
which it's not hard to miss.
Let me slide off and grab this phone real quick. She tried to put her arm out the camera slick. She tried to go on it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the phone. It would be Amor Azul.
Amor Azul.
And
What's that?
in case y'all want to see, that would be the one.
All right, that's a beautiful flower in the background. Okay. So y'all know where to reach out to her. And do you have a cash tag you want to share just in case you have any supporters that want to donate? We shout them out on the update and see how things go.
Cash App would be that one. So
I'm gonna turn it this way to make sure it's nothing private. Just make sure it's just your name.
otherwise, probably.
Yeah, just give me the barcode. There you go. All right. There goes the barcode, guys. And that's the cash tag down there. Just in case you guys want to donate, just to support. They're on a good mission right now. Appreciate anybody that do. How about you, sister? Any social media or cash app you want to share?
No.
I tell you what, she's going to be with my other sister, Irish. My tia Irish. Titi Irish. So she'll be in good hands. So whatever you guys send, if you decide to donate, you can send to Irish and make sure you leave a note of it. Whether it's just for a shot or a piece of turkey or, a house full of groceries, a car, hey, whatever. It's okay. And then, wait. Irish is learning how to drive her newly gotten car. So we're going to get an update on that too. I might have to go get in the car with you and record some footage. I love you guys, man. Tell my brother, tell Tunchi. Shout out Tunchi and his boy. Look, that's my brother. You see how she act when I say, look, okay. Tell him I love him, and we'll talk to you guys shortly, okay? All right, talk to you. Thank you.